I was standing here thinking I'd run the camera for a moment because it is a glorious Florida morning. The air is cool still. It's not cold. You can tell it's gonna warm up, but the birds are going, the sprinklers are going. It's nice out here, and then it hit me. The sprinklers smell bad. Sprinklers here, reclaimed water, probably maybe are where you are too. Reclaimed water on purpose smells like rotten eggs, sulfur. I'm headed out this morning. I was gonna go yard sailing. My plans got changed just a little bit, and asking myself what to do in this odd time that we live in, I decided I would crank up my second favorite whip and go for a ride and see what's going on out in the world today. No, that's not. That weed little covered pollen infested thing is not my second favorite whip. That is. Ha! There's my pride and joy. One of them, my newest one. Oh, it's a little dusty. If you haven't seen this thing yet, I love it. Get up and go. We're gonna get up and go downtown today. Oh, I packed my stuff. See, I said also because I was way ahead in my head. Come back to where you are. Got my tea. Should be water. I'll get a water along the way. Got a little money hidden. I'm in South St. Pete, and you never know in South St. Pete, in my opinion. So I try not to advertise what I have. The scooter is bad enough. I do have also a little homeless bag going on. It's a little overpacked today, but I went through the house and I just kept grabbing things. I have about, I guess 10 of these sitting over there, made up, ready to go, and I just added things today. I got these great blankets from a nice young lady at a yard sale, gave me a whole box. They were used at her wedding to keep people warm, and now we're gonna keep other people warm. And then I added a bunch of stuff. I stuck another tea in here today. I stuck a couple of bucks in here today. I don't do that most times, because there's so, I don't want to add to the problem. I want to help the problem. But today I'm feeling like a couple of bucks. We also have a little travel kit. We always put these in here. My mom buys these. Bless her. And this is a woman's edition. So it just has a pink razor instead of a blue one. And secret instead of degree. Those sort of little changes. But they're still a good thing to have. And cheese crackers and Vienna sausages and actually I have some Swiss colony cheese in here. We also have other things like a roll of toilet paper. Might be worth more than the money today. Roll of toilet paper, a pair of socks, some mini Purell washcloths, mints, dog treats, dog food. I'm not going to pull it all out because I'm lazy. I don't want to back it all back up. And I'm ready to go. So let's go check out downtown and see if anything's going on. Or if this video, is it all usable? Because you know I'm new at this. And while I'm here and thinking about it, if you would do me a favor, apparently it helps me get views. If you'd click that like button, if somewhere along the way here you like what I'm doing, subscribe so you can see if I do something else. That could be fun. I might do something else. Alright, I'm getting in the chair. You get on the front. Let's go. Out and about my neighborhood. It's a little quieter than normal. The store and the corner and stuff. But where it's quieter is here. At the college. Normally at this time of day, this place would be hopping. Not today. And the Johnny Ruth Clark Health Center is quiet too. They must be closed. Let's go look at some more. Scooter scoot, so We're making good time down the road. Ooh, they're repainting this one. What do you think of that color scheme there? It's kind of a trip. It's a little quiet out here. I'm gonna put the GoPro away so I don't kill myself. It's not like there's a lot of cars out here. I think some people, my mom, look at me like I'm crazy when I say I want to make scooter videos. Scooter, what I call my mobility chair, now that I've accepted it and embraced it. I want to make these videos because people don't understand. I'm just scooting along on a narrow sidewalk. Narrow, see, I barely fit on this sidewalk. And now, because of that right there, I have to turn my happy ass around. Or go through the grass, which is what I'll probably do because Robert says I have a great scooter. But there's no ramp. There's one over there. I should tell the policeman, hey policeman, come drive me around. Can't believe there's policemen in South St. Pete. Something must be going on. So I'll fix my own problem, but dang, people, come on. And now, really? Part 2 of the rant. See, just a little bit farther down the street, I decided to stay on the sidewalk because that's where I ended up after my no ramp fiasco back there. So here, look at this one. I wouldn't even fit on this sidewalk. That's not cool. What? Do I run for politics? No. Bad word, that. But how do we get this stuff changed and fixed? And why don't we think about it? And we're certainly not thinking about it today when all we can think about is coronavirus. Oh, now I gotta get myself up this thing. Ugh, I did it. Alright. Rant number 1, over and out. Let's go down here. This underpass, I'll try to talk louder while I cut through the grass. Ooh. This overpass, the neighborhood that surrounds the intersection of 22nd Street South and 9th Avenue South, was once the most important area in the most vibrant African American neighborhood during St. Petersburg's segregation era. So that's where we are. So what they did was made this underpass kind of cool. And they even gave it a name in its own social networking. Deuces Live Main Street District. Get social with us. And this picture is actually a representation. Probably not the right word. But it's this stuff that's painted under here. And there's some great lights under here. They don't turn them on all the time. It's just, I get it, we're saving electricity, but why'd you put them up here? But when they're on, number 1, you can see the paintings amazingly well. And number 2, on the highway, I know I'm almost home. And that's a welcome feeling. So, I shall tag our inclusive tags tonight. I remember watching them paint this and I was so excited. And now it is one of my favorite things. Now, one other thing I'll show you while we're here in the neighborhood is this lovely building up here. Now it houses Peepo's and Callaloo, 2 restaurants. This is the Manhattan Casino. People from back in the day in the neighborhood speak lovingly of this place. So here's Callaloo. They're all closed up. I'm pretty early this morning. Live music, craft cocktails. A little pricey for me. We tried it once. The control freak inside of me wanted to come give him some pointers. The historic Manhattan Casino. And apparently they still have rent this place out for functions. We see them partying up in there and down there. And because I'm such a picky witch, where's Peepo's? Manhattan Casino event space available, banquet hall. It says Peepo's right there, but I don't know where it is. That's not confusing at all. Okay, I'm gonna scoot down the road a little bit. I think I'll turn the camera back on maybe about the bike trail and scoot you down that way for a minute. But I need to get a holder on this maybe to hold the camera instead of me. I need both hands. All right. I like having you with me though. This is fun. I don't feel so alone. We'll talk about that later. All right. Sit there. So I came around the back of the building, and I'll probably have to be a bit louder because that is 275 and it's loud. But I will admit, my son Joshua gets this trait from me. I didn't look hard enough. There's Peepo's. It's on the back of the building. New hours. Everybody's got new hours. I have new hours. All right. I'm not taking 275, but let's go. All right, we've hit the trail at 22nd and 5th. 22nd Street, 5th Avenue. I know I should say the street and avenue part, or nobody can ever figure out where I am. But where I am at the moment is the Marine Arts Center for Clay. And I'm on the trail, so lots of bikers. And lots of homeless folks. Hence the homeless bag I brought with me. But actually everybody I just passed was sleeping. We'll let them sleep. At the Marine Arts Center for Clay, they did something I think is pretty cool. They put up these short spans of chain link fence. Good morning.
Morning.
And they display art on them. And I freaking love that. That starfish makes me so happy. With great love, the pizza makes me think of Michaela. Florida with the flip-flops. Oh, these are great pieces. I love this. I could spend a lot more time looking at this. But let's go check out the trail. I love it. It's so nice out here. All right, let's ride. Now there may be information leading me to believe I don't know how to work my GoPro. It's very possible I didn't record any of that last segment, but that's okay. What you don't know won't hurt you. We've made it to Tropicana Field. Still a gorgeous day. So here we hit the point where we have two options, and that way, let's go for a second. This will take us to Berg's and parking in Central Avenue, in case we want to go over here and shop or take pictures or shop. I know, right? I just don't want to go that way because I don't want to do too many hills today. I want to keep my battery, and I've already come down. I got to go back up this one. A little selfish, I know, but got to plan this out. So let's try the other way now, which will take us farther along the trail. Stop and look so we don't get run over. Turn this back on when we find something a little more interesting than sidewalk, because I don't want to be that girl. Just so we're clear, there's Dr. Barbecue. Help me, doctor, help me. Help me. I need something. Give me. I don't even open. They can't help me. See you in a few. So I made it downtown. I can't tell what street I'm on from here. I'm at Park and Rec. That's a place I've always wanted to get to. Of course, you know, it's early. I don't even know what time it is, but it's too early to go to Park and Rec. I know it's a little noisy, I'm sorry, but I just wanted to show you there should be a lot more people in downtown St. Pete than there are. So let's go cruise and look. Well, this was set up and closed off for the Grand Prix, but as you know, it's all been canceled. It's uber sad. It's all just sitting here. I wonder if they'll let me on the track. There's not even anybody here I would ask. Except that policeman way down there. Maybe I'll ask. Sorry, Firestone. You canceled. put the camera away because it makes me a little more conspicuous. But I'm gonna go see where I can work myself into. Just because I do stuff like that. Well, I didn't find my way in yet, but I found another corner that looks kind of interesting. It's where the potties are, but look at all the tires piled up. So I found a part of town that everybody's out and still doing, and I'm just as confused as everybody else. What's canceled, what's not canceled. This is an adorable little shop. The Naples Soap Company. And I love this towel. Good morning. I'm blocking the road. Let's get out of the way.
What's that? Yeah. Okay.
How are you doing today?
We almost made it to the water. So some things are open and still going. Good morning. And we're at the park. Yay, let's go this way. Oh, I want to get on the track. Oh, the yacht club. Lisa! Where's my Lisa? If I go in here, you feed me breakfast. My friend Lisa's. The shenanigans at the yacht club when it comes to breakfast. Oh, it's beautiful. Don't look at me. Look at this. I think a lot of folks must have the same idea as me. It's a good day to get out, bike, and enjoy the day. Just stay away from folks. And make a wish. So I'm here till they kick me out, but there's nobody here to kick me out. So let's do it. I'm gonna run the racetrack. Grand Prix all by ourselves. No contestants. We're out in the lead. Coming around. I hope I can avoid the tires. Can I do it? Can I do it? Yes, I can do it. Look at this. Around the track. I got lost. That's what I'm going to tell them. I got lost. Oh, coming into another turn. Coming into another turn. Can we do it? Yes. Big turn. Yacht Club. The turn by the Yacht Club. Imagine if this was a race. People would be lined up all through there. Yes, they would. Look at that. Big turn. Oh, I got competition. Dang it. Yeah. That was fun while it lasted. Well, that was fun while it lasted. Oh yeah, they kicked me out. That's okay. I knew I'd get kicked out. Good morning. Alright, we completed the Grand Prix. Came in first, don't you know? I think they'll send my trophy. It's probably best. I can't carry it on the scooter. And I didn't want all that press in the crowd, so we'll get that sent to us. It is a gorgeous day. Everybody is very friendly this morning. The population of the world is picking up, and I am getting ready to hit the water. Real water, real water. So stop looking at me and let's enjoy the trip. It's stunning here today. If you're not familiar, the airport, lots of construction going on there. And this is our new pier that's under construction. And I will try to get us a little closer. Almost all the way to the Vinoy. Still got all my green dots. Just wanted to mention the cross ferry's still working. They're still running. What a thing to do. Maybe I'll come down here one day this week and take the ferry and make that video. I've been wanting to do that for a minute. But people are out. Seem to be keeping their distance, which is a good thing. But they're out. So let's go check out the other park. Good thing the ferry's open though. Good to know. It's a Vinoy Park. If possible, it's even prettier here. Let's go check it out. You can really see the art installation, or let me say, I think you can see the pole there and the pole there and the wire spread between. That's the art installation. I don't know a lot about it. Maybe I'll try to find out and include it with the video. I can't wait till they open the pier. But we'll have to wait a month or two after they open it, because well, I don't know. Virus changes everything. Guess that's gonna be a new saying, huh? Virus changes everything. Morning. Guess I should stay in my lane. been down here this time of morning, Saturday morning. Usually doing something else. Usually yard sailing. I don't think there's as many people as usual, but there's certainly people. And you can hear lots of them talking about the coronavirus. They're still out and about. It's beautiful. Gonna go a bit farther before I head home. Might try to find a coffee. Let's go see what else we can get into. Well, I made it to Coffee Pot Boulevard. And unless you look at a map where you live here, you don't really know where that is, I'm sure. But for me, it's the place with the beautiful houses. And I can't believe I made it this far. But then, I'm directionally illiterate, so I guess it's very believable that I made it this far. But I figured what I'd do for a moment. I am about out of battery. I was silly and didn't bring the extra one. I'm new, what can I say? I think what I'll do is I'll show you some of the beautiful houses here until I run out of battery, and then we'll finish this at home. But, by the way, these houses come with this. No, not the guy. The water, parking spot. All these houses across the street come with a boat slip. So this bridge right here is the one that takes you to Snow Island, which is one of my favorite places, certainly at Christmas time. This one across the street is for sale. It could be yours. The price is right. I will try to go look that one up and see what the price is. So now we're just pushing the limits of the battery a little bit. But I'm here at the Sundial Shopping Center with the AMC movie theater here in downtown St. Pete. It's gorgeous. This is where you can tell there's nobody here on a Saturday. A couple of the shops are closed, a couple are still open. Really nobody here. It's gorgeous. And I'll take you around a little bit, but and just for reference, trying to look and see what time it is. Yeah, it's 11:15. So should be busier. Let's take a little look-see, shall we? Sea Salt looks open. Tommy Bahamas is not. I didn't know that Local Market was gone. I had no idea. And I think the movie theaters are closed. It feels like a holiday. Actually, it almost feels like when the hurricane was here. Maybe we could come back and see if there's free yoga. Alright, let's go look a little more. It's a security guard. He's lonely. I know the battery's low, but sometimes you use it for really good reasons. Lunch buggy. Gotcha. Alleys. St. Pete alleys. Do you guys have alleys systems like this? Whoa, that was a hole. Where you live? Because like here in St. Pete, it is a community all to its own. And this is more businesses, but where the houses are, sometimes people take care of the alley side better than the front side. Yikes. Alright, battery low warning. I see you. Back to the house. We made it home. The GoPro battery, this battery, and my battery. We all made it home. You think somebody forgot to tell the banner flying plane? Oh, did you see the butterfly? That's somebody who loves me. I guess somebody forgot to tell the banner flying plane that they're not running the Grand Prix, or it was already paid for, so they decided just to go ahead and run it. I'm not sure, but I think I have some sun, so let's go in the house and finish this, okay? Whew. Here we go. We made it back. Still a gorgeous day out here. I'm a little sunburnt. That's okay. My mama says the sunshine is a good antibiotic. On the way home, I passed a fella on the trail who seemed to be in need of my blessing bag. So I was able to accomplish that task today. And that feels good. Now I'm excited to go in and edit the video together. That's one of my favorite parts. And think about what video to make next. It's good to know that the scooter makes it as well as it does. My scooter is a huge blessing. So lots of other things I can check out when the world maybe gets back to normal a little bit. And maybe some things I can do even while it's still a little out of whack. So like I said earlier, I really find it a favor that when you like and share my videos, and certainly when you comment, tell me what you think, what you like, what you don't like. The videos really are a way for me to, it's another tool to combat my depression. And I need all the tools I can get lately. You're one of them, and you're greatly appreciated. So, I hope you have a beautiful day. Be joyful. I know. Oh, Silas.